Invoice number V7364. Today is May 10th, 2022. We are video inspecting the gas flue. It is a 7x7 flue with a 4-inch hot water heater and a 4-inch furnace. Exact height will be given at the end of this video inspection. There is a chimney cap currently installed, and we'll be proceeding down with scan now. Oh, go back up. Right there, give it a little rotate. So it doesn't look like there was not much cement. Go up just a hair. Right there. So we do have a gap in between the mortar joints. So you can see it starts to cast a shadow in between the two joints, two terracottas. Okay, we'll be moving downward now. Okay, keep coming down. Right there, give it a good spin. Do have a little bit of a stagger, and that's where the one flue. Go back a little bit. Actually, you can hold it right there. A little bit of a stagger. You can see we also have a gap in between the course of terracotta as well. Now this should all be filled with cement. That's all we should be seeing in there, in between this joint. And that joint.
Does that wear away after?
Sometimes it can. Sometimes it could start to.
Never been put there.
Well, sometimes it could start to deteriorate depending on how their cement mix was, or even elements for that matter. Also, in some cases, they just never put it in there because a lot of the times, what these guys think is, oh well, it's encased in brick, and it'll never be an issue. Problem with that is it can still be an issue because hot air is always going to migrate to its first point of exit. So in theory, let's say you have a gap. Instead of the gases going up and out, they're kind of gonna travel around it and stay within that system, and which could potentially leach through the bricks at that point. Okay, we keep going. Okay, keep it going. Right there. Do have a stagger, so this tile and that tile are not parallel to one another. This one kind of steps in more, so that's what we just call a stagger. Got a little bit of deterioration within the terracotta. You can see it's starting to kind of flake. Okay, go up just a hair. Got another gap in between the mortar joint as well. Okay.
Any indication of how old this is?
Probably original to the home.
Yeah, it's not orange anymore, so.
Yeah, it's probably original to the home.
It's been 100 years old.
She's showing her age. Right there. And give it a spin. Got another open mortar joint. Go back. Okay. Oh, go back. Just found the crack. Right there. You have a crack in your flue right there. Go down nice and slow. See if we can follow it. Oh, right there. Hold on. Go up just a hair. Right there. Perfect. And you can see where the crack starts on that course of tile and just travels upward like that. Yeah. Keep going. You can go down. Hold it right there. Another gap right there. Go down just a hair. Right there, perfect. Another gap all the way around. Okay, you can keep going down. Right there, you do have some more deterioration of the flue. Okay, another gap, another pretty large stagger right there as well. Okay, keep going. More deterioration. Another stagger.
Is that deterioration caused by the gases?
It could be moisture. This could have been, hold on a second, Charles. This could have been oil at one point and was converted over to
Probably,
gas.
yeah.
With that being said, if there was oil, the byproduct of oil is sulfur, and sulfur is quite acidic. And if left for long periods of time, the acidity, the acid will actually start to eat and erode the terracotta. It's sulfur, so it's highly acidic. Especially when mixed with any moisture, pretty much speeds up that process of erosion. It's almost like if you left a flower pot outside all season long, it starts to flake and it really just starts to break down on you. Okay, you can keep going. Right there. Got another gap at the mortar joint. Right there. You also, hold on a second. You also have a crack right there, starting to kind of work its way down. Give it a spin if you can. I know it's going to get a little tight. What's that? What is that? Go down just a hair. That is, hold on. I'll try to spin this camera around. That is broken flue towel. Right there. Give it a spin. Right there. Hold it. Yep, that is what that is. It's all broken. Actually,
How is that?
no, you know what that looks like?
That's an old stove?
It looks like something was venting into here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something is or was?
Was.
Okay.
Looks
Yeah.
like an old stove.
Because you can see the hole.
Yeah.
They kind of
Yeah.
blasted a hole right through the chimney at some point within this home.
Maybe there was
We gotta get it. We gotta keep an eye, a mental note on
Right.
where we are height-wise with that. Hold on, I want to go back. Go back up.
Was it a fireplace?
No, it could have been a wood-burning stove, which is quite common. Back in those days, they would literally just punch a stove into anything just for warmth, coal burning, anything of that nature. What?
looks like two.
No, it's just one. Yeah, it's the same one. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
That would make sense on the first floor, maybe. A wood burning stove.
Absolutely. Okay, right there. Hold it. Go back up just a hair. Okay, you got another open mortar joint there. There, you can go down. Keep going. Hold it.
Bugs in there.
Yeah, you'll get that from time to time. Alright, hold on. Go down nice and slow because there's something going on here. Right there. Hold it. Got another crack, and it looks like you got some exposed brick inside here. Right there. Not
Is
sure.
that where it starts, where it's not lined?
No, not yet. That could have been just laziness by the installer. I don't think anything was venting in right there in that location. I just think they just wedged a brick in there, to be quite honest with you, for reasons unknown. You can keep going.
I know you said the bottom part isn't lined.
Yeah, we're gonna get there pretty soon. Okay, now here we go. So we got a pretty large gecko up just a hair. Okay, so you can see you go from terracotta, then you have this really large void in between the courses of terracotta. See, it kind of just skips over. You can see it there better. Right there, just bring it back on it. You have a crack in that flue. Jody, can you spin it at all? Okay, another crack right there. So we already have 2 cracks in this flue. Hold it. Go back the other way. Right there. You see you have a really large crack.
Yeah.
Right there. See if we can give it a spin because the basket's in the way. Right. Oh, go back. Hold it. You got another crack there. You have another crack over to the right. You have a very...
It looks like there's a lot of pressure on that. No wonder it's cracked. It's got a big gap there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with this sucker. Keep going down. Oh, hold it. Hold it.
There.
You got another large crack right there. That's a big one.
It's pretty bad.
Yep, so you have a crack there. You have another crack there. So basically that whole entire course of tile is pretty much cracked.
Yeah. And are replacing the liner, it would just...
You're bypassing all this
You
at
just
that
cover
point.
that over.
Correct. You're just sending down a stainless steel tube.
Structurally, is that a problem?
Structurally, you should be okay at that point because it will no longer get any wear and tear or usage. So it's not like it'll collapse in or anything out of that nature.
That's my answer.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you're...
I feel like if the...
No, as long as the gases are contained at that point, all the moisture is contained, you'll be okay.
Pushing feet to that board.
So we are 15 feet from the base upward to where we found that thimble. That's where that hole was that they plugged up. Okay. A large crack right there. A lot of cracks in this flue. Still a straight shot. You can still see daylight. Okay, hold on. This is where we no longer, you can see there is a crack at the top of the screen. There's also a crack to the right of the screen. This is where the flue becomes unlined. And you can see all the brick. Keep going. So no flue tile is present at that point. See where the water heater goes in. There's your water heater pipe. So that's for the water heater right there. So on the other side. Okay. Pull it out. Recommend flue be relined. What's your height? 25 feet tall from the base to the top of the flue. Multiple defects are observed within this heating flue, and that concludes the video inspection for today. Defects are observed.